Today I'll show you how you can send the Slack notifications when multiple products order is placed by customer in WooCommerce. So what will happen whenever your customer will place an order and that order consists of multiple products, I will show you how you can notify your team about the same order and how you can also share the order and customer details on Slack. Want to learn how you can also automate this process? Come with me and I will show you everything step by step. So this is my WooCommerce dashboard and this is my Slack application, and in front of you I will place some order and that order will consist of multiple products, and then I'll show you how a notification will be sent automatically on Slack channel covering all the product detail as well as the customer details. But to do that, firstly I will have to build an integration, build a connection in this WooCommerce and Slack application, which I will do with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation software. Yes, using this software I am going to connect these two applications and going to automate that task. Okay, I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I am already logged in here. You can create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, click on this blue button that is create workflow and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. So I have directly pasted the name as send Slack notification when multiple products order is placed in WooCommerce. Now it is asking to select the folder, so I will be selecting this main workflow folder. Now clicking on create, and after that you will find 2 boxes. So these boxes are called as trigger and action. Okay, give me a second, I'll show you. Trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So whenever something happen in your first application, then automatically do this in your next application. Okay, so in this way you need to always choose your applications in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, I want that whenever an order is placed via WooCommerce but that order is consisting of multiple orders, then automatically share the order details on Slack notifying your team. Okay, so in this way I'm selecting both the applications in the trigger and the action window, and by clicking on this plus icon you can add as many as applications as you want. You can connect your applications and automate lot of business process, lot of complex business process. Okay, and now the idea here is I will be connecting these 2 applications one by one with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let us first connect our WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect so that we can capture all the order details here. Okay, so selecting the trigger event, that is order deleted, I'm really sorry, order created. Okay, give me a second, let me search for the same, that is new order created. You can also read the instructions, triggers when a new order is created. So I have selected the same, and you will notice a webhook URL and few set of instructions. Okay, so you will have to follow these instructions carefully, and with the help of this URL only we are going to build this connection, build this integration. Okay, but before I copy this webhook URL, in this particular video, instead of capturing the order data as a simple response, I will be capturing the data as the advanced response. So I have disabled the simple response and have enabled the advanced response. Now finally I am copying this webhook URL, and as soon as I do that, you will notice that it will start waiting for the webhook response. Okay, so follow these instructions, go back to your WooCommerce dashboard, then click on extension, and here you will have to select the advanced section. Okay, give me a second, I will show you everything step by step. Okay, it is still loading. Alright, this is the advanced section. After that you will have to select the webhook option here. So this is the webhook option, and here exactly I am going to create a new webhook. Basically I will add the webhook URL which I have got via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so this is the button, give me a second, clicking on this button, and let me come back to the dashboard. Let me once again copy my webhook URL and I will be pasting the same here, basically in this delivery URL section. Okay, it is still getting loaded. Alright, this is the delivery URL. I have pasted the same webhook URL asking for for the name, so I will be providing the name something like connection with the Pabbly Connect. All right, so I have provided the same. Asking for the status, so make sure that you go with this active status, and now it will ask you the topic, so you will have to keep the same topic, that is order created. Okay, so I have selected the same, which I have selected as the trigger event. Now I'll be clicking on the save webhook button, and in this way the webhooks will be saved successfully in this WooCommerce application, and that means the connection is done in WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect. Okay, now in order to test this integration, what I will do, I will again click on this recapture webhook response button. Here you can notice, because the webhook is saved successfully, it has also provided me the webhook ID. After that, click on this recapture webhook response button once again, and now you will notice it will ask you to log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission record, so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Okay, so basically it is asking to do a test submission or record, and here the test submission means placing of a new order in WooCommerce. So my store is already open, so I am going to place an order with multiple products. Okay, so I have added this t-shirt, this white rounded t-shirt into my cart. Okay, how about I go with 2 t-shirt. Now I'll click on this continue shopping and will add more products in my order. Okay, so how about I order this iron press also. Further, I will be selecting this microphone also. Okay, again, how this video is different from other videos, here I'm telling you how you can send the data of multiple products on Slack. In other videos you will find the data of a single product only. Okay, so that is why I'm creating the same, clicking on this continue shopping button once again, and lastly I'm going to add that mic also, that is this microphone. Okay, so I have added 3 products. Basically I'm placing the order of 3 products. How about I once again increase the quantity of t-shirt. Finally I will click on this proceed to checkout, and using some dummy information I will place the order. Okay, the first name is test, the last name is customer. Well, it is looking good, so I can proceed with the same data. The company name is Pabbly, the country is India, the street address is Premier Orchard Random Apartments, town is Bhopal, state is Madhya Pradesh, the postcode is here, a random number is also here, basically the phone number, and this is the email address, that is testcustomer1234@pabblytudes.com. Clicking on this placing order, and as soon as the order is successful, here I will come back to Pabbly Connect and will wait for the response, the order response to be received. Okay, give me a second, fingers crossed, waiting for the response, and sometimes you may have to wait for at least 1 to 2 minutes as well, and sometimes the response will be received immediately. Okay, so waiting for that. So after waiting for at least 2 to 3 minutes, the response is received. Let me show you the details one by one. Okay, scrolling down, and you will find here we have the total amount, that is 19,399. Scrolling down more, and here you can find the shipping address. We also have the customer details, that is the first name, the last name, the country code, the company name. We also have the city, we also have the pin code and this country. And now I'll show you the details of the product. Okay, basically I'm looking for the line items. All right, so this is the data. Now you must be thinking why this data is actually in this particular format, basically into a coding kind of format or into an array format, because we have captured this data into the advanced format, not into the simple format. But we have done this intentionally, because if you capture the same data into the simple format, you might receive the same product data individually, so it will become hard for you to share the product data and the customer data in the single message. So that is why I have captured the response into the advanced format. If you are not able to understand, let me show you everything. This is the product ID, this is the name of the product, here we also have the quantity of the product, and this is the amount of the product, the subtotal. Here we also have the price, and once again we have this ID and even the image link. Okay, so from this this starting curly bracket you can find the data of the first product, and the same data is getting added here. Okay, this is the data of the first product, and from here you can find the data of the second product. Okay, scrolling down, and again the second data is up to this curly braces. Okay, and after that you can find the data of the third product. Okay, so in this way you can find all the product details, order details here. Okay, and the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between Pabbly Connect and WooCommerce is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards what will happen, every time any customer will place an order in your WooCommerce store, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. Okay, so in this way the first step of our automation is done. Now moving further, I will show you how you can send the data, send the order data. But remember, our data is actually into the array format, so I cannot send the data in the same way, so I will have to convert this data into the simpler format. Okay, so how I am going to do that, simply click on this plus icon after your WooCommerce tab and add one more action step and search for code by Pabbly. Okay, yes, we are going to use the JavaScript code in order to convert this data. Okay, here we have two options. Go with this run JavaScript code. Okay, run JavaScript in response to the data from the above step. This is an advanced action, uses Node.js 18. Okay, so I have selected the same. As soon as you click on connect, it will be connected immediately. Okay, and now I will provide you a code into my description box. You will have to copy and paste that code in this particular box. Okay, don't worry if you are from a technical background, you just need to simply copy and paste this code which I will be providing into my description box. Okay, give me a second. All right, so I have copied this text. Coming back, let me paste the same, and after pasting this code, before this semicolon you will have to add the product data which you have got via WooCommerce step. And the interesting thing here is we don't need to manually copy the product details from the above step and paste below again and again for every new order. We are going to map that data so that the data will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time. Okay, so you can search for the product data by directly searching for this line items. Okay, so I have mapped this data before this semicolon. How about I also remove this extra step? Okay, now it is looking good. Now as soon as I click on this button, you will notice a response will be received, and that response will consist of all the product details, that is one white round neck t-shirt of 1000 rupees, then one iron press, and then one microphone of this 17,999. Okay, so finally we have the order data into a simpler format, and now we can easily send this data. And let me tell you this once again, whatever the details we will provide here manually will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time. And just like we have connected WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect, now I will be connecting this Slack with the Pabbly Connect. Simply select the send channel message action event, click on connect, then click on add a new connection, and firstly it will ask you to provide either a bot or a user. Okay, so you can click on this hyperlink and see the difference, that what is the difference in bot and in user. Okay, so for user you can find the permissions here, and for bot you will get the following permission. Okay, so in this particular video I want to send a channel message, and that permission is given even in the bot as well as in the user section also. Okay, so doesn't matter, I select user or bot, it will be same for me. Okay, so how about I copy this bot only, clicking on this save button, and in this way my Slack application will be connected. And because I'm already logged in my Slack account, it is not asking me for the access, it is simply asking me for the permission. Okay, so give me a second, let me click on this allow button, waiting for the reload. All right, it is done. I have clicked on allow, and in this way the authorization will be successful and my Slack application will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. And because we are connected here, you can notice whatever the channels are available inside my Slack account have started visible here. Okay, let me even show you the same. All these channels are visible here, and I would like to send this data in this transactional details. Alright, so I will be selecting the same. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, searching for the same, that is this transaction details. Now it will ask you to compose the message which you would like to send to your team, which you would like to forward to your channel on your channel. Okay, so instead of writing everything from scratch, I have already prepared a basic message. Okay, so let me first remove the extra details. Alright, so I have removed the product details. Here also I'm going to remove everything. Alright, so I have copied the text. Coming back, let me paste the same here, and now firstly I will do the formatting. I will correct the formatting of this message. Hello team, new order has been placed on our WooCommerce store. Order details are as follows, and after this colon I will be adding all the order details. And as I have told you earlier, if you will provide any detail manually, that detail will remain same, but if you will provide any detail via mapping from the above step response from this drop down, these details will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time. Further, I can also attach the customer details, and currently I am adding only the basic data like the first name, last name, email and phone. You can check the above step response and provide and send any kind of data if that data is already available in the response. Okay, let me also map the first name, which was test customer. Remember, the first name was test, the last name was customer. Okay, so in the same way I'm going to map other details also, like the email address. How about I directly search with the help of email address with the help of @. Okay, and finally searching for the phone number, which was a billing phone. Alright, so I have added all the details, and I think my message is looking good. Asking for the image URL, well, again it is completely up to you whether you want to provide these details or not, but this is not mandatory, so currently I'm leaving it blank. Okay, how about I click on this button directly, and you will notice that the details will be received on my Slack channel automatically. Well, this is the previous data. Okay, how about I delete this data so that I can show you everything from scratch. Okay, so give me a second. Alright, so I did not find the delete option, so how about I go with the same. Okay, so you can actually check it with the difference of timing. This was the yesterday's message. Coming back and then clicking on this button, save and send test request, waiting for the response to receive. A positive response is received. Coming back to my Slack application once again, and now you can see the difference of time. This was the previous message, and this is the recent message which I have just sent in front of you with the help of Pabbly Connect, with the help of automation. Okay, so in this way you can also start sending the multiple product order details to your customers automatically with the help of Pabbly Connect. Whether you want to send the data over Slack, over Telegram, over WhatsApp, over email, you can add the application of your choice and automate the complex business processes. And just in case if you want to access this 3-step automation workflow inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my workflow into the description box. So click on this link, sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. And once this automation is ready, you can even close Pabbly Connect, because everything will work in the back end. You do not have to do anything manually again and again. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.